last month in September, it's October 1st right now. Last month, I made $25,000 in my first full month of business. Okay. It's not a scam. September transactions, inflows at the top, 25,000. That's my direct bank account. If you live in Canada, you know RBC, that's the app, right? I can refresh it, but fuck. You believe me or not, I don't care. Okay? At the end of the day, I'm 17 years old. It was my second last month of being a 17-year-old. I turned 18 this month. And I made that amount of money in 1 month. Most people, it literally takes, 4 months working a job to make that money? And hey, nothing against that at all. But I made that in 1 month as a 17-year-old kid. This is literally, we're 6 or 7 weeks into the series. If you've been following along, if you haven't, welcome. This is episode 4 of Making It Out of the Suburbs. Okay? I was able to get to this point in such a short amount of time, not because I'm lucky or some sort of magic or anything like that. It's because of my mindset. So for the longest time, honestly, I've been trying to make money online for around 3 years. And a lot of you are probably in the same situation, trying to make money. You come from a good situation. Like, hey, I come from an amazing situation. My parents love me. I have 2 very loving households. My parents are split, very young age though, so it's just normal to me. 2 very loving households, amazing families. I was raised very nicely, never was uncomfortable, was never in a bad situation financially with my family, nothing like that. Very good situations. So why would I have the motivation if I come from such amazing families and I come from all this comfort to go and do something as uncomfortable as this, going to start a business and doing something completely unnormal, what people don't usually do. Right now, I graduated high school, this year. I should be in university right now. All of my peers that I went to high school with, my whole graduating class, they're in university. And again, nothing against that at all. A lot of people said, I would be in university, I'd be back, I'm not going to make anything, I'm going to be a failure, whatever. Doesn't matter. The doubters, the haters, whatever. I should be in university. My parents, all 4 of them, they all wanted me to be in university. And that's totally fine. I had nothing to back up what I was doing. Now I do, obviously. Right? But at the end of the day, the whole shift from, trying to do this for 3 years, trying to make money online, the entire shift and the reason why I was actually able to make, that amount of money in a month, and I'll continue to make that money and more, is because of a mindset shift. Okay? I didn't believe I could make that money beforehand. My thoughts weren't in alignment with making that amount of money. I read one book, swear to God, one book. You can go watch my other videos to get that book. One fucking book in August. I read it. I saw my first client August 12th with this business. And I've now just made $25,000 in 1 month in September because of this one book. It changes your mindset. It changes your beliefs. It makes you think that you've already done it. I've already visualized making this money. I've already done it in my mind, and it's just materialized physical reality. And now what that book has taught me has backed up exactly what it teaches, because I use the teachings, and yes, it's delayed gratification by a month, whatever. And once I applied those teachings and I applied that mindset that I've already done it, then I made it. A lot of people think that you have to make the money and then you'll believe you can make the money. But you have to believe you can make the money before it happens. You have to change your internal reality, your internal being, before you can make that money. Okay, look, at the end of the day, what I want you to get out of this video, we're only 4 minutes in. What I want you to get out of this video is, no matter what your situation is, if you're coming from, a situation of adversity, and, it's like life or death, whatever, or you're coming from a situation of extreme comfort, like honestly, I could have very, very, very easily just gone to university, followed my parents said, go down that path very easily. There wasn't like a big red flag as to why I should have gone this route. A lot of people would look at me like, oh, that's weird. Like, he comes from a very good household. Why would go and do that, right? But honestly, what I think is that, you should never rely on your parents' money. You should go and make yourself something. You should make something out of your life, right? And I didn't think that university could do that for me, because everyone's doing it. And I didn't think the teachings and the time and the money spent towards it would have been worth it. Did I have to pay for my own university? Absolutely not. I'm very, very blessed to have the opportunity to go for free. Like, my parents would have paid for it. That's the type of situation I'm coming from. But I decided, no, I'm not doing that. I'm doing my own thing, and I am going to get uncomfortable when I shouldn't have been, right? Especially when you come from a comfortable situation. This is going to be a very, very crazy take. I would say it's harder to make it coming from a comfortable situation than it is from an uncomfortable situation. Because when you're coming from an uncomfortable situation of life or death, poverty, bad housing, etc., you just have that borderline fire that like, I need to fucking make it out. When you come from a situation like this is my fucking, like, I live in this home. This is my parents' home. You can obviously see the decor. It's a nice home, right? It's a very nice home. I come from a very nice family. But I still decided that, hey, I have very loving, supporting parents. They honestly, at the start, yes, they didn't support, but then they did. Amazing. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say here is, coming from a comfortable situation, I would say, because obviously I'm biased towards it, it's harder to, you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation when you come from comfort. But if you're already coming from, an uncomfortable situation, that's in your environment, that's what you grew up in, I would say it's easier to have that fire. A lot of people just fall into like, using that as an excuse, but a lot of people use it as fire to, go be successful. You can look at a lot of, rags to riches stories, right? This is not that story. This is suburbs to riches story. Like it's not an uncomfortable situation, right? So at the end of the day here, what I'm trying to say is no matter what your situation, you should have the drive and the hunger to make something out of your life and to be ambitious. And look, I made $25,000 in one fucking month. I'm not standing on a podium here being like, I'm the best and greatest, whatever. I still have so much work to do, so much to learn. I need to stay extremely humble. I am just sharing the journey along the way. If you go look at my channel, first video, episode 1, I made $1,000 in that video. That was August 12th, around there, right? I showed that. I put that out there into the world. I'm also going to put the wins out to the world. I will put the losses out into the world. I'll put everything out into the world because at the end of the day, I want to document my journey. I want to inspire other people. And maybe I'll sell a program in the future. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Maybe. Will I right now? No. But look, at the end of the day here, you need to look at it as, if you want to get what you want to live the life that you want, you need to understand that you've already done it. You need to have in your mind that you've already done it, and those things will happen. Now, honestly, this video has just been a fucking rant. All these videos are rants, just updating you on what's going on, what's happening. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested in what I do, I have my Instagram link below. You can DM me. My DMs are always open. Answer any questions. I have nothing to sell you as of now. I literally don't have the time to coach anyone. I can redirect you to a different program that I was in. It's amazing. But look, at the end of the day, all you need to do is have the right vehicle to make money online and a great mindset. You can literally see here firsthand, I'm coming from an amazing situation. I have no reason to do this. Like, I'm not coming from the hood, the rags, whatever. That's the whole point of the series. I'm not coming from a terrible situation and trying to make it out and whatever. I'm not coming from the mud, nothing like that. I come from an amazing situation, and I am using this comfortable situation and I'm getting uncomfortable. That's the whole point of life. If you don't get uncomfortable, then you will never grow. You will never achieve the things that you want. Okay. So I want this to be inspiration for people maybe in my situation where you're coming from an amazing household and things are just handed to you, spoon-fed, like literally given to you without asking. If you're in that type of situation, you need to understand that you'll never be the man you want to be if you just take that. Okay. You need to create your own reality. You need to get uncomfortable, and then you will get everything that you ever wanted out of life. Okay. That's the video. Subscribe, like, whatever, follow along. I'll have episodes coming out. This is my rants for today. You have a good one.